Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and this is number 8 in my Best of Shawn Ray series. 8 videos, it goes fast, and today we have an awesome matchup, as per usual, but this one's extra good. This is 1995 against 1996, and as you can see, this is going to be a very difficult decision. Probably the tightest race so far between these 2 years. I believe that he is a little bit more conditioned in 1996. He's a little bit fuller in 95. So really, depending on what you prefer. And I have to say, those abs look just as, or if not tighter in 95, which is interesting. Now, the leg department, I might wager to say that 95 has a better set of wheels, but it's hard to say. He's definitely got more oil on them, making them look a little bit better. But if you really look at the size, 96 might have the edge in the legs. It's hard to say from this comparison. My soul. I don't think I can really justify awarding any one of these years a point in this front relaxed position. Very tight race. Let's see if we can decipher any decisions out of the next pose. And it is a tight decision here, but I am leaning towards 95 actually. I believe his abs are a little sharper. Look at those obliques. A little bit tighter, in my opinion. And the lag department, I do like 95 a little bit better. The lags look a little harder and grainier. Hard to say, though, really. It's very close. Now, I will say, though, the pecs there in 96 look a little more striated, so there's a case for him winning. And the arms look a little more vascular, even though they look a whole lot fuller. And pretty much almost as vascular in 95. And look at the delts. Much bigger delts in 95. And I have to say, if this final decision does go to 95, I know I'm going to receive some negative reaction. But this is just how I choose. I'm not going to choose 96 just because you guys want me to. No. That's not how it works. Judging is a tough job. You're not going to make any friends doing judging. But anyway, let's head into the next pose. And notch another one up for 95. I'm sorry, guys. This is just the way it's going. Look at the glutes there. Much difference. And the legs themselves here, you can definitely see much harder and grainier. A little bit bigger hamstrings there, I will say. The legs themselves might be larger in volume, but much more defined in 95. Look at the separation of those delts. Much bigger delts in 95. I will say 96 has bigger pecs here. That's one thing he has going for him. But one thing he doesn't have going for him is a victory. But there's still plenty of poses left for a comeback for one 1996 Shawn Ray. So now let's have a look at the box. And a picture's worth 1,000 words. Wow! 1996 is flattening 95. Now I can see why people would have a problem with me awarding a victory to 95 over 96. That back is far superior. Look at the glutes even. The hard, grainy nature of that back is twice as hard and twice as grainy. And look at the traps. Look at the vascularity and the size. Bigger, better. Wow, what a rear double bi. Probably one of Shawn Ray's best here in 96. Takes the cake with this one. Now let's have a look at the rear lat spreads. And I know these aren't angled correctly, but it's plain for me to see that 96 is far better. Look at the split in that lat, just busting out, looking for more room. He is definitely a little weak in the back in 95, and that's why he placed a little lower. I think when Shawn Ray's back was on, he was more dangerous to competitors, because let's face it, there was some of those front shots that nobody was touching Shawn Ray, even if he was off season, for goodness sakes, like the ab and thigh and things of that nature. Anyway, 96 is running roughshod in the last couple of poses, and I must say, these victories were far better than the 2 victories 95 had at the beginning of this match. But anyway, we're not going to go into that yet. Let's have another pose. And speak of the ab and thigh, there it is. I will say 96 is much drier and grainier. Look at the vascularity in the lats, and even the abs are much better. Now when it comes to the legs, this is a sticky situation here. I don't believe that he's angled correctly, and he's flexing the opposite leg. His leg appears to be much larger, like I said, in 95, but in comparison, it looks like a sausage. I mean, his leg that he does not have flexed. But this is a hard decision. I'm leaning just slightly towards 96 because there's one thing for sure. He is in better condition. Look at the vascularity. But those legs do appear to be larger in 95. Anyway, let's have another comparison in this tight contest. And this is a perfect comparison. In order for me to make a decision on this is a nice crystal clear picture. And I must say, his skin is like glass in 96. Wow, is he crisp. I wouldn't care if Ray of 95 was twice as big in the delts. If you really look, they look like big marshmallows in comparison. And don't get me wrong, 95 is a striated bodybuilder. But holy old cow, that 96, the skin, you can see right through it. For sure, this is a big decision. And I must say, the conditioning means a lot to me. So, much to the delight of you 1996 Shawn Ray fans, that your advance is on to Battle 1991. But first, of course, and the next match in this series features 1999 versus 2001. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day.